Hey homemakers, and welcome back to another video. Ladies, you all have been on my heart. You all have been in my spirit. And I asked you all this morning in a poll on what videos you guys would like to see more of, especially during this time with everything going on with this coronavirus and everything happening with the economy and everything. I just wanted to know how I could be a resource to you all in a better way. And you know, ladies, that if I could put out videos more often, then I certainly would. But with everything that I have going on as well in my home, I'm just trying to get, as much content out there as I can when I can. So I thank you all for being so gracious towards me. But the highest vote right now that I got was for videos for practical tips and wisdom on how to manage your homes and things like that. So I definitely want to get that content out there for you all. So first things first, I wanted to make this video first. I'm going to be sharing with you all a list of things that I believe that you all should have in your homes, especially during this time and with everything that's happening with the economy, with everything that's happening with businesses and places being shut down, and us not knowing what all is to come. I want to share this list with you all so that you all can make sure that you are stocked and prepared, that you are ready as much as possible. You all are probably hearing Noah right now. Of course, this is real life, so you all are going to hear kids and babies in the background. But I'm just on here giving you guys what I can, the best way that I can, okay? So if you see me looking down, it's because I have this list compiled. I'm going to share with you all this list on things that you should have in your homes during this time. Some of these things on here are things that I believe that we should have that some people may not be thinking about. So I hope that this is beneficial to you all. So first things first, and this is already the obvious, I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but that is food and water. And with food and water, you want to make sure that you have, if you are able to have, more than enough for your family. I know that everybody is in different financial situations and circumstances right now, and so I definitely am praying for everybody. And I know the people in my community, however I can help somebody in my community or someone in my family or my circle, I will definitely do that. I know that everybody is in a different situation, and some may be more well off than others, but as far as food goes, do what you can. I really want to encourage you all during this time, because I've seen some things that I think people have good intentions, but I ran across a video where someone was basically saying, the different foods that people should have during this time, and I don't think they meant to do it, but they were kind of downing people for having or feeding their family things like canned goods and processed foods or things like that. And I just wanted to just share, do what you can. This is a time where for a lot of people it's just about survival. It's not about getting the most expensive or most organic brand of a particular food item. Everybody's not going to be able to do that. Everybody's not going to be able to eat organic. Everybody's not going to be able to get certain items. And some stuff is not even about financially being able to do that. It's about access to the items, because there are a lot of things right now that are low in supply or just not there. They're just not available. Things that you may normally be used to buying. And so just do what you can. I want to encourage you mamas and you wives and you homemakers out there to just do what you can. Do the best that you can, okay? If all you can do right now, or what is most convenient or what's best for you, is Chef Boyardee or ramen noodles, don't feel bad about that. You do what you can do, and you make what you have stretch, okay? So just be encouraged in that area when it comes to food and water. You do what you can for your household, okay? So along with that, you want to make sure that you have pantry, your pantry staples, easy things that you can make and get access to. Pasta is really good. Pasta and pasta sauces, and you can switch it up and do different flavorings or seasonings with that. Make sure that you have seasoning on hand, okay? Make sure that you have all of your seasons, your garlic powder, your onion powder, your whatever it is you use, your thyme, your sage, your curry powder, whatever seasonings you use. Make sure that you have that on hand. And if some stuff is run out, or if your budget doesn't allow, then just go basic. Salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, seasoned salt. Just keep it with the basics. If that's what you can do, don't stress about that. snacks. Make sure that you have, you know, snacks for you and your kids, because especially during this time, I mean, a lot of us know we're stay-at-home moms and homemakers already, so we're used to being at home. But, you know, some people who may have kids who are, you know, of school age, who are not homeschooled or things like that, and they're not used to being at home, you want to, you know, make sure that you have those snacks and things readily available for your family. Next thing is toiletry items. You want to make sure you have your body wash, your deodorant, your lotion, your toothpaste. This not only goes for you, but this is for your husband and your children. Make sure that they have their baby wash and their toothpaste stocked up on all of our kids' essentials. Make sure that they had enough, you know, toothpaste. We probably got about like 5 things of toothpaste in there, and toothbrushes and things like that, you know, lotions and all of those different things that you need, your daily essential toiletries. The next thing is feminine hygiene products. Make sure that you are set, ladies. Don't, you know, get so caught up in getting everything else that you forget to get your sanitary napkins, or if you use tampons or menstrual cups or whatever it is, you want to make sure that you have those things on hand. You do not want to be caught up in the house and, you know, you get your menstrual cycle and you have no supplies. Okay, so make sure that you take care of that. Make sure that you get all of the sanitary products that you need, your feminine washes if you use them, whatever it is that you use. Make sure you have your shaving cream, razors, all of those different things that you need to take care of your feminine hygiene. Make sure that you have that on hand. Next, number 4 is diapers and wipes. Make sure that you have plenty of diapers, wipes, and pull-ups for your children. You do not want to run out of those. I also want to encourage people as well. This is a great time that if you have been considering cloth diapering, now is a great time to, you know, maybe test the waters and try that out. We did stock up on, you know, pull-ups that we need for overnight and things like that, and wipes for our baby. He is cloth diapered, and so I'm really grateful for that, because, you know, I already have what I need for that. Now is a great time that if that has been something that you have been considering, that you can get into, or, you know, if you can, hurry up and order some cloth diapers and some inserts online now if you can't even find diapers, because there are some people I know who literally cannot find diapers and pull-ups in the store because they are completely sold out. So get you some cloth diapers if you can, and you can just easily wash those, hang those to dry, which leads me into my next essential item that I want you all to make sure you have, and that is number 5, and that is laundry detergent. Make sure that you have laundry detergent. You do not want to run out of that. Make sure that you have that so that you can wash if you're cloth diapering, and also your clothes, especially if you have relatives. I know my husband right now is still working outside of the home. You have relatives who are working outside of the home or coming in and out, or you're going to the store. You want to make sure that you're washing and sanitizing those clothes, and so you're going to need enough detergent. So make sure that you have enough detergent in your home. Next, number 6 is contact lenses and contact solution. You want to make sure that you have this on hand. I know for myself that I wear contacts, so my husband went to the store the other day, America's Best, and he ordered me a 6-month supply of contact lenses to make sure that I just have enough, and I just, you know, I'm straight if business or something like that closes down, or we're not able to reach, you know, a store, I'm able to have what I need for a good enough period of time. Okay, number 7 is batteries, candles, flashlights, matches. You want to make sure that you have these things. These are great things to have in the event of any type of emergency, period. If power were to go out, losing electricity or whatever, that you would have these things. I know a lot of us rely on our cell phones for a lot, and it's so funny because my husband and I were talking about that. Like, you know, even on the cell phones, at least the iPhone, you have a flashlight on there. But if your battery were to go dead and you did not have any electricity, this is where old school living comes into play, because you want to make sure that you have flashlights, you know, where you can put batteries into and you can just cut it on and you have light, candles and things like that. So I just want to encourage you guys to not think always so technology based, because technology can still fail, you know, and technology still needs a source to plug into as far as electricity. So in the event, you know, the electricity were to ever go out or be turned off or anything like that, that you can still be able to see and navigate about around your home. So you want to make sure that you have those essentials as well. Number 8 is vitamin D. and other supplements. I really want to specify vitamin D because right now we are self-quarantined at home and a lot of people are not able to go out or things like that, or you're being very cautious. Being inside, you're not getting vitamin D, you're not getting that sun exposure. And so you want to make sure that you have vitamin D foods or vitamin D supplements. I don't know if you guys know my story. I have it. I'll link it in the description box. It's on my other channel, Natural Nirvana, where I suffered from a severe vitamin D deficiency a few years ago, and it almost took me out of here. And so I really am an advocate for vitamin D to make sure that you have enough vitamin D in your system. So I personally take a vitamin D supplement. I take a plant-based vitamin D supplement, and my children take one as well. So make sure that you have vitamin D for you, your husband, for your families, for your babies, your children. Make sure that they are getting that vitamin D, and you can also supplement that through food. If you are plant-based like we are, you can also do fortified plant milks and different things like that that do have vitamin D in there. So just make sure that you are getting that you purchase that from the store. You can order that online as soon as possible because who knows how long we may have to be inside, and you want to make sure that even if you are not getting direct sunlight, that your vitamin D levels are still at a good place so that you will not be deficient, because I don't want that for you or your families. Next, number 9 is first aid and medicine. So you want to make sure that you have a first aid kit in your home. Have different things like Band-Aids and alcohol pads, peroxide, different medicine, fever reducer, different medicines for you, your family, your children, and just different first aid kits if someone were to cut themselves or anything like that. You want to make sure that you have those items on hand. Okay, number 10 is dish detergent and soap. So I know that like soap and hand sanitizer is this big thing, mainly hand sanitizer, but really soap and water is definitely best. Hand sanitizer, we use that, but I use that in the event that I cannot wash my hands. That's not something I'm relying on. I'm not washing my hands. So make sure that you have plenty of soap in your home, and make sure that you have dish detergent because you don't want to run out of that. And also, if you cannot find soap, you can still use dish detergent as soap as well. So that's something else I want to just kind of put out there as a tip. Everybody's running for the liquid hand soap. If you cannot find liquid hand soap, you can buy bar soap. Let's go back to the old school days, okay? Bar soap, and you can also use dish detergent as soap as well for your hands. So those are just some tips and things that I just want to, share with you all if you are not able to access liquid soap as well. But you also want to make sure you have enough dish detergent because you're going to be eating a lot more. Your family's going to be eating a lot more and things like that. And you want to make sure that you can wash dishes and that, you guys don't run out of that because that is essential. So make sure that you have that on hand. Okay, number 11 is cleaning supplies. So I don't even have to go down the list for that, but just make sure that you have cleaning supplies, Lysol, Clorox wipes. Make sure that you have different, sprays, things to clean your kitchen. So we have different cleaning supplies, different things for our, toilet bowl, cleaning supplies for our kitchen, countertops. I do love using Mrs. Meyer's as well. And so I started recently using that to like wipe off my kids' tables and the high chairs and things like that because it is plant-based. I'm not getting sponsored for this at all. Mrs. Meyer's, if you want to, run me some coins, that it would be great. But get whatever you need. You may want to do a more plant-based cleaner for like certain surfaces, and then for some stuff you may want to get a little bit more grimy. You may want to use some Clorox or something with some bleach in it to clean your tubs and your tile and different things like that. So you use what is best for each room or each part of your house or whatever it is. You be the judge on that. You make the call on that. And there are a lot of things that you can make homemade at your house. If you have things like white distilled vinegar and baking soda, and things like that, lemon juice, you can make certain cleaners as well. So look online, see what you can do to make the best of what you have. Number 12 is hair care products and essentials. So you want to make sure that you have, so ladies, you want to make sure that you and your family have what you need as far as it goes for your hair upkeep. I know for myself, I am on my 3rd set of locks, so I don't have to really worry about, a lot. I have what I need with that, which is water, oil, and aloe vera gel. So I have what I need for that. But I have also everything that I need for my kids' hair. My husband has what he needs for his hair. So make sure that you have what you need for your hair, your shampoos, your conditioners, your stylers, your oils, you know, your scarves, whatever it is that you use for your hair. Make sure that your hair does not suffer during this time if you can help it. And last but not least is cash. You want to make sure that you have some cash on hand. I'm not going to tell you all how much you should have on hand or anything like that, but you definitely want to make sure that all of your money is just not tied into your bank or is tied into a debit card or whatever. You want to make sure that you have some cash on hand in the event of any emergency. You should always, ladies, keep some cash on you in your home, okay? You keep that cash and you all have it put up, you know, have it somewhere where the kids can't get to it and rip it up. And here is another tip for me when it comes to the cash. My husband and I, the cash that we have on hand, that we have in our home, we put that inside of a plastic bag first before we put it where we put it. And we put that in there because it just is another layer of protection so that your cash won't get wet or rip or anything like that. So make sure that you put it in a plastic bag that is sealed, and that you put it in a place that is safe and that your kids can access or no one can really know where it's at. Just have some cash in your home as well. So thank you all for watching. I really hope and pray that this video was helpful to you guys, that it was beneficial. If you all did find this video helpful and beneficial, please give it a thumbs up and share it. Share it with another homemaker, share with another wife, share with another mom. Help other families to be able to have the essentials that they need during this time. Thank you all so much. If you have any other tips or things that, you know, I may not have thought about, please leave them down in the comment section below. We are all in this together. Praying for you all, and I love you all, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.